Breaking news. Senate amends electoral law to allow presidents, lawmakers, governors vote at party primaries. This was what they wanted, and they finally got what they've been asking for. When the first electoral act or law was passed, no, those who are not appointed, those who are not voted in, if you're appointed, like the Attorney General, those like Amechi and the rest, cannot vote or be voted for. And so the call has been that the Electoral Act be amended. Well, they finally did it. Please don't forget to give us a thumbs up, like us, share, subscribe. Let's get all the details. Breaking news. Senate amend Electoral Act to allow president, lawmakers, governors vote at party primaries. The Senate on Tuesday amended the Electoral Act 2022 to allow statutory delegates, all those elected, to participate and vote in the convention, congresses, or meetings of political parties. This followed the exception of the consideration of the bill during preliminary, which scaled first reading and third reading, respectively. This was passed by the chambers after consideration by the Committee of the Whole. Those identified as statutory delegates include President, Vice President, members of the National Assembly, governors, and their deputies, members of the State House of Assembly, chairmen of councillors, National Working Committee of political parties, among others. The bill to amend the 2022 Electoral Act number 13 was sponsored by Deputy Senate President Uvi Omagige, Delta Central. Omagige, in his presentation, said the bill seeks to amend the provision of Section 84, Subsection 8 of the Electoral Act. According to him, the provision of the section does not provide for the participation of what is generally known as statutory delegates in the convention, congresses, or meeting of political parties. The extent section only clearly provides for the participation of elected delegates in the convention, congresses, meetings of political parties held to nominate candidates of political parties. This is an unintended error and we can only correct it with this amendment now before us, the Deputy Senate President has said. Speaking after the bill amended it, speaking after the bill to the amendment of the 2022 Electoral Act was passed, the Senate President Ahmed Lawal in his remarks said the amendment became imperative in view of the defense created by the provision of Section 84, subsection 8 of the Extent Act. He said the amended Electoral Act of 2022 that was passed this year has a deficit and was only intended that the deficit be allowed to deny all statutory delegates in their party primaries and participation in congresses and conventions. And therefore, such a major unintended clause has to be amended before the party primary starts in the next 8 days. This is emergency legislation, so to speak. Our expectation is that the National Assembly, the two chambers, will finish their proceedings of the amendment of this bill between today in the Senate and tomorrow in the House of Representatives, and then the executives will do the same. That is so important to enable every statutory delegate to participate in the party primaries right from the beginning, that will start 18th of May 2022. So this is an emergency effort to ensure that nobody is denied his or her right opportunity to be delegate, especially the statutory delegates and those who are elected. These are the president, vice president, members of the National Assembly, governors, members of the House of Assembly, chairman of council and councillors, the National Working Committee, members of all political parties, and so on. This is so fundamental, the effort to ensure that we address this within a week so that by next week when the Electoral Act 2022 amended version will be ready and all can participate as primary starts in earnest. So the Electoral Act has been amended so as to accommodate everybody and everyone. So as it stands now, the Electoral Act has been looked upon and everybody has been asked, to begin to state, and they looked at it, they found out that they made some mistakes here and there. And so they quickly had to correct those mistakes so that the president, the vice president, all elected can participate. They said it was just an omission, it was an error. They need to quickly correct it before primaries in election starts, and this is what they are working towards and the aim they are working towards to achieve. So at the end of the day, everybody can fully participate and no one is denied their right. Well, it has been amended, and there's still the clause of section 84 subsection 12 still stands. What Malami is trying to amend, that one nobody answered him. That matter is still in court. But I can assure you, Malami is the Attorney General of the Federation and the Minister of Justice, Chief Justice of the country, who still, is being fraudulent in regards to his, because in regards to what he wants. He wants to be, he wants to be a governor and at the same time be the Attorney General, and slide from one to the other when the law clearly states that if you're appointed and you want to participate in any of these roles of position, you need to resign. He does not want to do any of such. Well, my people, these are things ongoing now. We'll keep you up to speed as the matter unfolds. Leave us a comment. Nigeria, the things that are going on are really serious call for concern because the people you thought, okay, they understand the premise of the law are the very people breaking the law. The people you have saddled with the responsibility of ensuring that the law is followed to the latter are the very people who are destabilizing everything that has to do with the law. Leave us a comment. We'd love to hear from you. God bless. Bye for now.